I'm Cathy, the Clumsy Soaper, developer of the soap making calculator and online resource www.mysoapcalc.com. Before we start, I'd like to thank you for joining me again this week. If you are new here in my channel, please consider subscribing and hit the bell notification icon for a weekly soap making tips and tricks, DIY tutorials, or recipe sharing from me. Soap making is my passion, so I would really appreciate if you can join me in my soap making journey so we could learn and grow together. So, let's get started. Today, I'm so excited to share my soap making Kickstarter series so you can learn the craft of soap making in theory and in practice. I have to start this video with the question of the week so you can think about the answer as we go along. My question is, what do you think about the soap making Kickstarter? Is it yay or nay? Feel free to give suggestions on what topics you'd like me to prioritize to help you get started. Now let's go back in time and look into the soap making history. It all started in 2800 BC in ancient Babylon. Evidences of soap-like materials were found in excavated clay cylinders. They boil fats and ashes to make soap, and they use it for cleaning wool and cotton in the textile manufacture and medicinally for 5,000 years. In 600 BC, according to Pliny the Elder, the Phoenicians combined goat's tallow and ashes to make soap. The first official records were found in the Evers Papyrus in 1500 BC in ancient Egypt, which describes the combination of animal or vegetable oil and alkaline salts that produces a soap-like material for treating skin diseases and for washing clothes. In 312 BC in ancient Rome, Roman baths were built which made the use of soaps as a luxury. In 1400s, the lack of personal cleanliness and related unsanitary living conditions resulted to the plague of the Middle Ages and Black Death of the 14th century. In 1200s, soaps were made for commercial use in Marseilles, France and Savona, Italy, and these two places became the soap-making centers. In 1608, commercial soap making in the American colonies began with the arrival of the soap makers from England. In 1791, Nicolas Leblanc, a French chemist, patented soda ash processing. In 1823, Michael Eugene Chevreul, French chemist, published his findings on the chemistry of fats, glycerin, and fatty acids, and it became the basis of modern fats and soap chemistry. In 1837, Procter & Gamble began business with 12,000 pounds of soap per week. In 1850, advancement in soap-making processes and operations turned soap from luxury item to everyday necessity. In 1861, Ernest Solvay, a Belgian chemist, made soda ash processing using common salt In 1916, synthetic detergent was developed in Germany in response to the shortage of fats for making soap during World War I. In 1939, Procter and Gamble patented a factory-scale hydrolyzer to hydrolyze fatty acids from glycerol backbone of the fat molecule. To date, sales of Sindet surpass that of soaps, and development of green eco-friendly detergent is ongoing. Soap making was transformed from an artisan's craft into a major industry. Did you know? Soap got its name according to an ancient legend. In this ancient ritual, they sacrifice goat, cows in Mount Sapo, and it produces the soap. The mixture of the fats and ashes made soap. And so, since they are doing it in Mount Sapo, they call it soap. The ancient Germans and Gauls are credited for discovering a substance they call soap, made of goat's tallow and ashes, used to tint their hair red. So that's all for today, and that will be the start of our soap making Kickstarter. This will be a beginner series to help you learn the craft of soap making in theory and in practice. So if you are new here in my channel, please consider subscribing and hit the bell notification icon for a weekly soap making update so that you will be immediately notified when I release the next topics for the soap making Kickstarter series. I hope that you learned something from me today.
Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed what I shared, please leave a like and a comment below. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon to keep you posted of my weekly uploads. Until next time, bye-bye and happy birthday to those who will be celebrating their birthdays this month. God bless!